What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in GTA 5 with the rat truck again from the Christmas update, and we're going to be taking it up the backside of Mount Chiliad. Not the main side, but the other side, because I think it's a little bit trickier. There's some sections that are really tricky, especially for wide vehicles, like the rat truck, which is why I chose to take it up this side. But I do want to also apologize for the fact that there were no videos yesterday. There was just a little bit of kind of, I guess you could say, a funky schedule, and basically things didn't quite work the way that I was planning. But hopefully I can make it up to you guys with not only getting back to my main schedule, but also probably ramping up the amount of posts today and tomorrow. So right off the bat, the rat truck is not the best off-road. The biggest thing with that is the fact that, like I said before, it's very wide, and it can catch on rocks and really anything very easily. It can catch on rocks, little dirt mounds, hills, trees, really anything that you throw at it. It's very easy to get this thing caught on something or another. Now, the plus side to it, though, is that it jumps very well. I don't know why it jumps so well. It just seems to do it. It just seems to love to jump. There are some vehicles that really love jumps. There are some vehicles that absolutely hate jumps. This thing is kind of weird because it's really good at actually getting air, but when it comes to landing, it's very tricky. So it's not an easy vehicle to land by any means. But once you get it going, it's a very momentum-based vehicle. So once it's up to speed, then you can just keep it going no matter what. And we're actually not taking that jump because that jump kind of has a history of throwing cars off the mountain. At least for me, that jump is not what you want to take if you're looking for a clean run. And speaking of that, I'm going to try and get this thing up the mountain in one piece. Whether or not we actually manage that remains to be seen, but trying to get it up in one piece as well as get it up without actually falling off and having to try again. So the biggest thing that I think is going to be an issue on this run is the section that is extremely narrow and has canyons on, or not canyons, but cliffs on both sides. And we almost screwed up really badly, but I think we're okay. As long as we manage to get back to the road. As long as we can use gravity to our advantage. Well, maybe not. Crap. Well, that failed. That was terrible. I'm going to try and get back up, but I don't know if this thing can make it. The thing with this truck is the fact that it's so highly upgraded that if you give it any gas whatsoever, it'll just spin the rears just all over the place. It doesn't even try to do anything else. That's partly due to the fact that there's no weight in the back, but let's see if we can get some momentum here. Trying to take the least steep route possible. Oh, I think we're going to make it. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we got it. We're good. I was able to save it. Now, that did kind of break the whole perfect run idea, but, oh my god, what the hell? Same spot! It does not like that spot at all. It hates it, actually. And unfortunately, it's looking like we're going to have to do the exact same thing again. Use the rock to stop ourselves. Rocks can be brakes sometimes. And that's the other thing with this truck. The brakes aren't very good, so sometimes you have to use things like rocks and trees as brakes. Get grip already. Come on, I'm just trying to follow our previous tire tracks. Alright, cool. So we're back to the actual trail yet again, and hopefully we can keep it on this time. I don't know what's continuously pushing us off the side. I think what's happening is we're getting caught in that little bush right there. And if we can just slowly sneak past that obstacle. Yes! Okay, we're good. But maybe not. There. Jeez, finally. Those little shrubs love to slow you down and throw you off the mountain. Ugh. Keep it away from that side. Thing is, if we go off that side's even worse. The run will be over. Oh, not too bad. It only went off a couple times, and we didn't really wreck all too badly. I mean, I would say using that rock for brakes was intentional. I wouldn't say that was an accident. I did that on purpose. So I don't think we had any really terrible wrecks or anything like that. But the downhill course that I've picked for this run is, let's just say, even more difficult than the uphill. Now, the hardest part really with the downhill is finding it. If you can find it, you're good. If you can't, then, well, you're about to die, pretty much. Heading down that mountain. Oh, boy. Now, this downhill is going to be really hard because, like I said, we have terrible brakes. Even though I upgraded them all the way, they're still terrible. And, this thing just doesn't like the downhill at all. See, I'm holding the e-brake and the brake and everything, and it just wants to... it just wants to slide. Stop. Stop. Maybe not. Oh, maybe we can bring it back to the actual trail, though. Yeah, okay. It's not out of it yet, which is good. There it is. There's that section that always gets wide vehicles, especially. Now, if we can get this thing down this in one try, that is going to be legit. Once we get to that straight part, we're going to try and finish it as fast as possible. And power! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! That's the first time in a while I've made that on the first try. To make that on the first try is very tricky. And I think the run has just turned into basically just trying to maintain this thing downhill. And we've done the hard part, so I'll just go ahead and take the rest of this downhill like this. I mean, the truck is kind of gravity-powered at this point, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're good. Come on. Oh, here we go. Not really. I mean, we end up on the road, but oh, God! I had actually tried to brake before that, and it didn't quite work. No, no, no. There you go. It's gonna be stuck in the mud, though. Well, it actually made it out. I was expecting it to be terrible. And it kind of is. I mean, it spins all over the place, but what isn't going to? That's what you have to ask, is what isn't going to spin all over the place? Ooh, back to the road, maybe. Yes. Much better. Oh, the handling is horrible. That's the other thing about this truck. The handling is so bad. It's one of those vehicles, though, where it's got a lot of character to it and a lot of personality to it, and you don't really care. But the only thing is, it is kind of frustrating because it's so terrible in the corners. So terrible. I mean, you just understeer straight on. There's nothing else this thing does. It just understeers straight ahead. Although I do have a good idea of how I want to finish this off. I want to see how far back up on the mountain we can actually get with it before it just won't go any further. And when I say doesn't go any further, I mean it'll just spin. Go, go, thank you. It'll get grip eventually. Nope, nope, nope. Jeez, okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll try and go up the mountain with this thing some other time because it's very, very difficult. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. And hopefully the next mountain video that I do, like Mount Chiliad video that I do, will hopefully have more wins than fails. But this was a little bit more. This episode had a few more fails in it, but I guess it's just kind of a balance. But again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.